You bought a Lexus because it's built to last. But what if a few everyday habits during your first year are quietly shortening its lifespan without you even realizing it? Most of these mistakes don't trigger a warning light or make strange noises until they turn into expensive repairs. Here are the 10 rookie mistakes every first-time Lexus owner should avoid if they want their Lexus to stay reliable for years to come. Number 10. Stretching your oil changes because it's a Lexus. Picture this. You finally buy your first Lexus. The engine is whisper quiet, the ride feels effortless, and everyone tells you the same thing. These cars last forever. So, does one delayed oil change really matter? That's exactly what catches so many first-time owners. Nothing sounds different, no warning lights, no rough running. Yet inside the engine, the oil could already be losing the protection it was designed to provide. Engine oil does far more than lubricate moving parts. It carries heat away, traps contaminants, and creates a protective film that prevents metal components from grinding against each other thousands of times every minute. Over time, heat, moisture, and repeated short trips break that oil down. It becomes less effective, which means critical engine parts receive less protection every time you drive. Now think about your own routine. Is it mostly short trips, traffic, or frequent cold starts? If so, those are considered severe driving conditions, and many Lexus models benefit from more frequent oil changes than owners expect. One Lexus owner even posted online asking if 11,000 kilometers since the last service was already too long. The discussion quickly turned to something most new owners overlook. Driving conditions matter just as much as mileage. The safest approach is simple. Use the oil specification recommended for your specific Lexus, follow the maintenance schedule, and if your driving falls under severe conditions, don't stretch the interval. Fresh oil is one of the cheapest investments you can make toward keeping a Lexus running smoothly for hundreds of thousands of miles. But even owners who never skip an oil change often make the next mistake, and it starts every time they stop at the fuel pump.
Number 9. Using the wrong fuel to save a few dollars.
Pulling up to the pump, seeing regular fuel cost a little less, and thinking, the engine still runs fine, so why pay more? It feels like an easy way to save money. But here's the real question. Is your Lexus actually happy running on that fuel? Or is it simply doing its best to adapt? This depends entirely on the model. Some Lexus vehicles are engineered to run perfectly on regular unleaded, while others are specifically designed for premium fuel. If your owner's manual or fuel door recommends premium, there's a reason. Premium fuel has a higher octane rating, which helps prevent engine knock in higher compression and turbocharged Lexus engines. When regular fuel is used instead, the engine's sensors detect the risk of knocking and automatically adjust ignition timing to protect the engine. Sounds harmless, right? The engine usually won't fail overnight, but you're giving up the performance, efficiency, and smoothness that engine was designed to deliver. Many first-time owners assume premium fuel is just a dealership upsell. In reality, the best fuel is simply the one Lexus specifies for your model. Paying for premium in a vehicle designed for regular wastes money, while filling a premium required model with regular means the engine is constantly compensating instead of performing at its best. Before your next fill-up, take 10 seconds to check the label inside the fuel door or your owner's manual. That tiny detail can save money where it should be saved and protect performance where it actually matters. Fuel is only half the story, though. The next mistake hides underneath the car, and most owners don't even know the fluid exists until it's far too late.
Number 8. Believing lifetime transmission fluid means forever.
Your Lexus still shifts beautifully. No jerks, no hesitation. Everything feels exactly the way it did when you bought it. So why would the transmission need attention? That's the trap. Transmission fluid doesn't suddenly fail one day. It slowly breaks down, mile after mile, while the transmission continues feeling perfectly normal. Despite the phrase, lifetime fluid, that many owners hear, transmission fluid still ages. Heat gradually breaks down its protective properties, and tiny metal particles from normal wear begin circulating through the system. As that fluid loses its ability to lubricate and cool internal components, wear slowly increases. By the time you notice delayed shifts, hesitation, or rough gear changes, the damage may have already started. A Reddit user summed it up perfectly with 4 simple words: lifetime transmission fluid is not. That single comment sparked a discussion where longtime Lexus owners explained why they prefer servicing the transmission before problems ever appear, instead of waiting for symptoms. This doesn't mean every Lexus needs transmission service at the exact same mileage. It depends on the model, transmission, and how the vehicle is driven. But assuming the fluid lasts forever, simply because the transmission still feels smooth, is one of the biggest misconceptions first-time owners make. If you're planning to keep your Lexus for years instead of just the warranty period, treating transmission fluid as preventative maintenance rather than a lifetime component can save you from one of the most expensive repairs on the vehicle. The transmission isn't the only component quietly relying on fresh fluid. The next one sits underneath your Lexus, and most owners don't even know it's there until it starts making expensive noises.
Number 7. Forgetting your AWD differential fluid.
Your Lexus feels planted in the rain, confident on gravel, and effortless on the highway. But have you ever wondered what's quietly making all that grip possible? If your Lexus is all-wheel drive, there's a component underneath the vehicle working every second you're moving. The surprising part? Most first-time owners don't even know it needs maintenance. Your front and rear differentials constantly distribute power between the wheels, and they rely on clean gear oil to keep the gears cool and properly lubricated. Like any fluid, that oil gradually breaks down from heat, pressure, and normal use. As the fluid ages, it becomes less effective at protecting the gears and bearings inside the differential. The wear happens slowly, so you usually won't notice anything until whining noises or vibrations begin to appear. By then, the repair is far more expensive than a simple fluid service. A Reddit user who had just purchased an AWD Lexus shared that the first differential fluid change revealed oil that was almost black. Their biggest surprise wasn't the condition of the fluid, it was discovering how many owners never realize this service exists. That's why this maintenance is so often overlooked. It's not included with a routine oil change, and unless you specifically ask about it, many owners continue driving without ever thinking about it. If you own an AWD Lexus like an RX, NX, GX, or LX, keeping the differential fluid fresh is one of the simplest ways to protect one of the drivetrain's most expensive components. Fresh fluids can protect your drivetrain, but the next mistake doesn't happen underneath the car. It happens every time you leave it parked for a little too long.
Number 6. Letting the battery die repeatedly.
Your Lexus sits in the driveway for a week or two. You come back, press the start button, and nothing happens. A quick jump start gets it running again, so it feels like no harm done. But is a dead battery really just a minor inconvenience? Or can it create bigger problems behind the scenes? Modern Lexus vehicles rely on dozens of electronic control modules that are always monitoring and communicating, even when the car is parked. When the 12-volt battery repeatedly becomes deeply discharged, it's not just the battery that suffers. Frequent deep discharges shorten battery life and can lead to electronic systems losing calibration. Depending on the model, you may notice the auto windows needing to be reset, idle relearning, or warning messages appearing after a jump start. Repeatedly running the battery flat is much harder on it than keeping it properly charged. This isn't just theory. A long-running discussion on the Club Lexus forum includes owners troubleshooting repeated dead 12-volt batteries, with many recommending a battery maintainer if the vehicle sits unused for extended periods instead of allowing repeated deep discharges. If your Lexus spends more time parked than driven, especially if it's only used occasionally, a quality battery maintainer is far cheaper than replacing batteries or chasing electrical issues later. Sometimes the smartest maintenance isn't replacing a part at all. It's simply keeping the battery healthy enough that the rest of the car never notices it was sitting. The battery might be hidden under the hood, but the next mistake is
Something you can actually see every single day. And it slowly takes away one of the first things people notice about a Lexus.
If you're finding these mistakes helpful, take a second to subscribe. This channel is all about helping Lexus owners avoid expensive repairs and keep their cars running the way they were built to.
Number 5, washing your Lexus the wrong way.
Have you ever finished washing your Lexus, stepped back, and thought it looked perfect, only to notice dozens of tiny scratches the next time the sun hit the paint? It feels confusing because you were trying to protect the car. So how did cleaning it end up causing damage? The answer usually isn't the water. It's how the car is being washed. Household dish soap strips away protective waxes, while many automatic brush washes reuse brushes that collect dirt and grit from hundreds of vehicles every day. Every time those dirty brushes spin across the paint, they can leave behind fine swirl marks and micro scratches. You may not notice them immediately, but over time they dull the deep gloss Lexus is known for. This comes up regularly on Lexus owner forums. Experienced owners often recommend avoiding brush-style automatic washes altogether, and instead using a pH-neutral car shampoo with the 2-bucket washing method to preserve the finish. The surprising part is that paint damage happens gradually. One wash won't ruin your Lexus, but repeating the same habit month after month slowly takes away that showroom look. If you've invested in a premium vehicle, spending a few extra minutes washing it the right way is far cheaper than paying for paint correction or polishing later. A shiny exterior is great, but the next mistake isn't something you can see at all. It's hiding behind your dashboard every time you switch on the air conditioning.
Number 4, ignoring your cabin air filter.
Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought about your cabin air filter? Chances are it wasn't recently, and that's exactly why this mistake is so common. The air conditioning still blows cold, so everything seems fine. But what if one of the cheapest filters on your Lexus is quietly making the entire climate system work harder than it should? Your cabin air filter traps dust, pollen, leaves, and other debris before they reach the HVAC system. Over time, that filter gradually becomes clogged, restricting airflow every time you turn on the fan. As airflow drops, the blower motor has to work harder to push air through the blocked filter. You might first notice weaker airflow or a musty smell from the vents, but if it's ignored long enough, moisture and debris can contribute to mold growth inside the HVAC system. This comes up surprisingly often on Reddit. Owners trying to solve weak airflow or unpleasant odors are frequently told to check the cabin air filter first, because it's one of the simplest and most overlooked maintenance items. The best part? Replacing it usually takes just a few minutes and costs far less than repairing HVAC components later. It's one of those small jobs that makes an immediate difference every time you drive. Changing the cabin air filter at the recommended interval keeps the air cleaner, helps the climate system work efficiently, and reduces unnecessary strain on the blower motor. Clean air inside the cabin is important, but the next mistake affects something far more critical. The only thing standing between your Lexus and the road every time you press the brake pedal.
Number 3, skipping brake fluid changes.
Brakes either work or they don't. That's why most Lexus owners never think about brake fluid. If the pedal still feels normal, why change it? But what most people don't realize is that brake fluid doesn't wear out because of mileage alone. It ages even while your Lexus is sitting in the driveway. Unlike engine oil, brake fluid naturally absorbs moisture from the air over time. It happens slowly, but once enough moisture builds up, the fluid becomes less effective under hard braking. That moisture lowers the fluid's boiling point and can also encourage internal corrosion in expensive brake components like calipers and the ABS hydraulic unit. You probably won't notice it during everyday driving, which is exactly why this service gets forgotten. A maintenance discussion on Reddit highlighted this perfectly. While planning long-term preventative maintenance, several Lexus owners pointed out that brake fluid should be replaced based on time, not just mileage, because moisture keeps building up whether the car is driven often or not.
Think about it. A Lexus that's only driven a few thousand miles a year can still have old brake fluid. Low mileage doesn't stop the clock. Replacing brake fluid every few years is one of the simplest ways to protect the braking system and keep the pedal feeling consistent when you need it most. Your brakes keep you safe every time you drive, but the next mistake can quietly shorten the life of one of the most expensive components under the hood, and many owners don't realize they're doing it. Number 2, shifting between drive and reverse before the car stops.
You're backing out of a parking space, spot an opening, and quickly shift from reverse to drive while the Lexus is still rolling. It saves a second, so it feels harmless. But have you ever wondered what's happening inside the transmission during that split second? Even though modern Lexus transmissions are incredibly refined, they still rely on clutches and gears that are designed to engage after the vehicle has come to a complete stop. Shifting directions while the car is still moving forces those components to absorb unnecessary stress. One or two accidental shifts won't destroy the transmission. The problem is turning it into a habit. Repeating it over months and years adds extra wear to internal components that were never meant to handle that kind of load. That's why experienced Lexus technicians and longtime owners often recommend making one simple habit automatic. Let the vehicle stop completely before selecting the opposite gear. It takes less than a second, but can reduce unnecessary stress on one of the most expensive parts of the drivetrain. Lexus transmissions are built to last, but they're designed to work with smooth, deliberate inputs. Giving the transmission that brief moment before changing direction is a small habit that pays off over the long run. Protecting the transmission is important, but there's one mistake that quietly causes more long-term engine wear than almost anything else. First-time Lexus owners do.
Number 1. Ignoring the break-in period on a brand new Lexus.
The day finally arrives. You drive your brand new Lexus off the lot. The engine feels incredibly smooth, and it's tempting to see what it can really do. But here's a question most first-time owners never ask. Just because the car is new, does that mean every part inside the engine has fully settled into place? Not quite. During the first few hundred miles, internal engine components are still wearing into each other exactly as they were designed to. This is known as the break-in period, and how you drive during this time can influence long-term wear. Lexus recommends avoiding full throttle acceleration, sudden hard braking, towing, and driving at one constant speed for extended periods during the initial break-in distance. Instead, vary your speed and drive smoothly to allow the engine, transmission, brakes, and other drivetrain components to bed in properly. This is something that regularly catches new owners off guard on Lexus forums. Questions about whether the break-in period really matters almost always receive the same advice from experienced owners. It's only a short period, and it's worth following the manufacturer's guidance to give the vehicle the best possible start. Think about it. You're hoping this Lexus will stay reliable for the next 10 or 15 years. Driving a little more gently for the first 1,000 miles is a very small investment toward that goal. Once the break-in period is complete, enjoy everything your Lexus has to offer. But giving the car that proper start helps build the foundation for the reliability Lexus is known for. A Lexus is one of the most dependable vehicles you can own, but reliability isn't automatic. It's built one good habit at a time. Before approving an expensive repair, make sure the basic maintenance items in this video have actually been checked first. Many costly problems start with something surprisingly simple. Which of these mistakes surprised you the most? Or is there another one every Lexus owner should know about? Drop your model, year, and mileage in the comments. We'd love to hear your experience. If you found this video helpful, please be sure to subscribe. Our team appreciates the support. Thanks for watching, and enjoy another video from the channel.